Bridge Sales Academy. You are on lesson 2 of a 14-part series for V13 Marketing Launch. Today we're going to be going over the resource guide. The resource guide, the first part of the resource guide is actually a resource opt-in. So what we're going to look at today is first what the page looks like, and second, how to determine what resource opt-in is best for your business. So some of the things I would like you guys to write down and decide before your next lesson is what is the image that you guys are going to place on your resource opt-in page. Some of the images that we're going to be looking at are going to allow us to get higher conversion rates than some other images that you might want to put on there. So some of the things I want you to think about in terms of the image is, first, we know that we have better opt-ins when we have a finger pointing at the opt-in. If somebody is standing and looking at the opt-in, if somebody's just looking at the opt-in, if somebody's standing and pointing and looking at the opt-in. So anything that's directing its attention to the opt-in box. We also want to keep the page fairly simple. We don't want a lot of clutter in the back. We want it really simple where the eye just automatically flows to the opt-in. We want your brand on here, but we need your brand to be fairly subtle, so it's not going to be the first point of where your eye is going to go to. So the first part of this assignment is deciding the image that you're wanting to do. If the image is of yourself, then the picture needs to be in a good pixel size, and what I would suggest is getting several different images available and testing those images out. On here, some of the things that I would like for you guys to decide is, it says enter your address. You guys can switch that to something a little bit more clever, like enter your best email address here. If it's a download, you can either decide on download or receive your resource guide here. And then also the copyright information at the bottom, so having that prepared for this page as well. So those are some of the things that we need to think about in this next section. Fairly easy to do and shouldn't take you more than 5 to 10 minutes to come up with what you want here, unless you're of course taking new images for your picture, and so therefore you would be including that into your time. So the image in the copy is, we want it to go where we want the eye to go to the image that tells them what we want them to read. We want the content to be this unbelievable enough that it can't be true. We have to have it, a must-have within the industry. And we want the content to also, people feel like they will miss out if they don't actually get it now. So one-time offers are fantastic to have in your resource guide. So I'm sorry, I'm just going to go back here again and make sure that you guys get this. So what I would like you guys to remember and to write down in the section is, what is the one-time offer that they're going to get? What's going to make this so unbelievable that they have to take you up on the offer? And how are you going to incorporate that? So this is what is going to, these are going to be the criterias for how you know whether or not you have met this in this assignment. So it needs to meet these two criterias. The landing page needs to be a small barrier between getting the free resource, so we can because it will convert better. It needs to be that secret sauce, and we don't want it to be anything such as webinars, events, or your free time for mentoring sessions or anything along those lines, because it just doesn't convert as well as a resource material. So I'm going to give you, there is a difference between a report and a resource guide. So because this outperforms report, we need to understand the difference between what a report is and what a resource is. A report is going to give more language and longer amount of information. So it's going to be over 5 pages long, and it's going to give report type of information, where a resource guide is a resource. It's an app. It's the top suburbs to live in the next in 2013. It's the top marketing tools within 2013. It's small bits of information, and it's just a resource guide versus a long report of what's happening within the industry. Now, this page is essential that we get it important because this is what's going to help us convert. So it's outperforming your video. So although I get a lot of requests, can I do a video resource opt-in? The answer is no if you want it to out-convert. It out-converts the free coaching, so eliminate that from your guys' option here. What we're looking at is resource guide. So let's look into some of the resource guides that, some examples. A resource guide for the top 20 suburbs to buy property in. For life coaching, it might be an Android app to boost productivity, to eliminate overwhelm, or to help overcome procrastination. For your marketing team, it might be our top 5 digital marketing tools in 2013. And then for personal training, it might be your training guide to lose that last 10 pounds in 2 weeks. So to come up with this, what I'd like you guys to do is to write down 5 to 10 benefits that you believe your resource guide will give. So come up with a resource guide that you think will be powerful for your business, and write down the benefits that they will give you, the clients. And then start coming up with some clever, sexy ways to title this for your opt-in. Once we have that, we're just going to eliminate it to the top 2 and use it as our A/B testing for now. Once you guys have that completed, then we will start actually developing the opt-in page. Depending on what program you have with us, you will either be doing this on your yourself. You can send in your resource. If you're with our feedback, you can send the resource opt-ins to us, and we'll go ahead and review those for you. And if you're with the mentoring sessions, go ahead, send it in to us. We'll schedule it in for your mentoring session and then help you break down what one we believe is the best option for your company. To get this set up, it only takes a few minutes, so look out for the next webpage where we actually take you through the setup of this and getting it put into your business. Remember that we're wanting to A/B test these, so we need 2 opt-ins, and to eliminate any videos, webinars, coaching, any of those things from your resource opt-in. And that's all for now, so I hope you enjoy this. You got all of your assignments. Please review it if you haven't picked up all of your assignments, and make sure you get all of the criteria checked off of what you need to do here. Until next time, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.